Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment if you have any questions. If you have any comments, I would love to hear your opinion and your thoughts, and I'll just love this energy back from you. So please do that. And by the way, I just got my nails done. I love them so much. But let's jump into today's topic. So today I was going to discuss how to keep going and keep pursuing your dreams, because I found that a lot of people struggle with it, especially younger generation, or even my generation. I'm 27, and sometimes there are people around you who are the closest to you that don't really believe or take serious the passions or the goals or the things that you're trying to achieve serious, and it might actually hurt your feelings. Like, imagine if the closest people to you, like maybe your significant others, maybe your best friends, maybe your relatives, maybe your parents, you tell them that you want to pursue something that might have nothing to do with your career, and or might have nothing to do with your degree that you chose, and they just don't believe in it, and they keep telling you like, no, it's not gonna work out, don't do it, like don't even try it. Like, I have a lot of people that I know that tried it and failed, and basically, like, they just do not support the vision that you might have in your head, and it might be hurtful, be sad. Like, for example, in my case, like, I'm trying this like YouTube thing, and like I'm running my blog as well, where it's an internet situation, right? And so every time, like, my parents will call me to like check up on me, they'll ask me like, what I've been up to, blah blah blah. And I tell them like what I've been doing, right? And they just don't believe in it. They just like, oh no, it's just don't even give it any attention, don't even do anything about it, because it's not gonna go anywhere, because it's just internet thing. Like, whoever gets successful on internet. I mean, in my mind, I understand they're all conservative people, and they just don't believe in that internet thing. But it's like, I'm not going to lie, like sometimes it does hurt my feelings, because I'm like, guys, you're the closest people to me. Like, I want you to support me, give me a chance at what I think might work or might not work, but like, let me try it. I found out that like a lot of people experiencing it. And honestly, the biggest opinion that the biggest advice, I'm sorry, that I'm going to have about it is just keep going, and do not let people around you, even though they might be the closest people to you, limit you and let you not live your dreams. Because imagine you want to be I don't know, like an actor, right, or an artist, but you have a degree in accounting or finance or agriculture or something like that, and your parents expect you to work in your like for your major, as your major, right? But you just want to try yourself out because you have this calling that you feel inside yourself. You feel like might be so passionate about this thing, but they just don't support it. They just don't want you to do it, and they just get angry with you when you even start talking about being something else other than what they expect you to be. And honestly, it is very messed up. It might hurt your feelings, it might make you feel sad, but imagine like 20, 30, 40 years from now, if you are doing what others people expect you to do, and you are doing and living the life that you don't want for yourself, but you're doing it to make somebody else happy, imagine how sad, angry, miserable you're going to feel once you are done. Like, once you worked in a job that you hate or you don't like, or you just wish you never even got it in the first place, for for the rest of your life. Like, imagine that feeling. Like, imagine you willing so much for the retirement, so you can finally do the things that make you happy. It's just like, we live one life. We can't do this. And I have 5 tips that honestly keep me going, and I wanted to share them with you and show you that, you know, there are things that you just have to pay attention to and try out to follow your dreams. So the first one would be consistency. If you have a dream, if you have something that you're passionate about, in order for you to succeed, keep going, stay motivated, and stay on the path to your dream, you have to be consistent. There is no way you doing something toward your dream like once a month or like even once a week and you think it ever going to happen. Like, you know, maybe you're not even putting enough effort, and you know the people around you seeing that you not might be not even interested about it, so you kind of like daydreaming or day talking or dream talking, and they just don't see you being that passionate or that consistent about what you really want. That's why they're probably, you know, trying to talk you out of it. But that might be the case, but it might not be the case, and they just don't want you to do what you want to do. But in any case, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent about the things that you are passionate about and you're trying to achieve, because that is the only way you're going to achieve them. Next thing is to use 24 hours that you have in a day wisely. Use it, because listen to this, like every single body has 24 hours in a day. Every single body in this world, right? Like from the richest to the poorest people in the world. If you blaming rich people for being successful because they are lucky, or they, you know, they have more opportunities than you, or they might, anything else that might come to your mind, remember, every single person, Oprah, Beyonce, Jay-Z, any single person, Bill Gates, has Steve Jobs, has the same 24 hours in a day as you do. So the only thing is stopping you from achieving your dreams is you. And that's that is sad, but it is a reality, and you have to face it and manage your time properly. If you have a certain things that you're trying to approach, and especially if you know, if you spoke to the closest people to you and you said, listen, give me a year and a half, you have to manage your time to like prove to yourself first, but to them as well, that you can do it. But in order for you to achieve the results that you want and to be where you want to be, of course you have to put in work, but you can't just work like 10 minutes a day on something that you are so passionate about and expect it to, you know, to just happen overnight. Like, no, you have to use your 24 hours wisely, and you have to just think about your time management, what you spending your time on. Next thing that I wanted to mention is actually push through. Like, I know sometimes we get unmotivated. I know sometimes there are things where we say, oh my God, like, when is it gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? Like, how long more? Why all these people around me saying like they succeeded in this, they did this, but they like, I'm still not there. Takes time. It really takes time for you to be where you want to be. So do not give up, do not discourage, keep pushing through. Use your 24 hours wisely, stay consistent, but keep pushing through. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing. So keep that in mind. And what I like to do, I like reading successful stories of like a lot of successful people. And I like to listen to motivational videos sometimes when I'm just like, oh my God, like, you know, feeling down or feeling like, am I doing everything right? Am I on the right path? Am I even going in the right direction? Like, listen to something that might motivate you. If you don't have like people around you who can do that for you, find it online, you know, just do it, because that's the only way for you to keep going and keep growing. Next thing that I wanted to mention is actually limit negative opinions, negative people around you. It doesn't matter who it can be. It can be your parents, it can be significant others, it can be your best friends that might not share the same values, the same, not values, I'm sorry, the same goals, the same ideas that you might have, and that might set you back. After hearing them not believing in you, you might actually even double guess yourself and doubt yourself and be like, wait, well, maybe I shouldn't be trying this. I shouldn't be going after this. I shouldn't be doing this. And no, 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 no. There's a lot of people who are scared because they didn't have the courage to do what you are actually doing, and they just don't know how you brave enough to even do it. They just shocked about it. So don't listen to it and try to limit opinions of people. I know some of them can be like the closest to you, and sometimes it can be hard, but try not to share things with them that about your projects until you are comfortable and until you are at the level where you are. And other things, there might be a lot of like negative comments or like negative things that come in from people that you might even not know. And some people unfortunately have to get like a tough skin to be able to deal with it, because people, you cannot control people outside of your circle, especially if you're trying to do things like out in public. You are going to like receive hate. Like on it, like Jesus Christ was judged and mistalked about. Like, come on, like, do you understand? Like, no matter what you do, no matter what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, there are always going to be people who have a negative opinion, who don't agree with you, who have something bad to say, and you cannot fit into that, because it's not about you. They just miserable in their life, and they have time to even do that. Like, they don't have to, like, they will not spend time on themselves, but they would rather say something negative and something demeaning to you to make you feel bad and double guess your own ideas, because they're not going for after their own. So do not think it's you. Do not feed into that negative aura, and just believe in yourself and keep going. And last thing that I wanted to mention, I keep looking down, I'm sorry. So I have a blog that I wrote about this, actually, about this topic yesterday, and I wrote it in more details. So if you want to check it out, it's completely free. Go to Go Fit and Busy. I have like a little more details, about this topic on the blog. But basically, I'm just looking down, to make sure that I have all the points that I wanted to mention captured. But the last thing I wanted to mention is small steps lead to the big win. Do not forget that, because sometimes people have, a big expectation for their goal, for their idea, or they want to, like, for example, be the biggest actor in the world, which is inspiring and amazing, but they want to happen like this. Never, it doesn't happen like that. There's not anything. You want to be the biggest filmmaker, you want to be a biggest producer, you want to be a biggest singer, a biggest rapper, you want to be the biggest anything, artist, painter, like, violin player, like anything in the world. You have to make sure and like know that you have in your mind that it is going to take you a while. Like, it's going to take you small steps to get to where you want, and that's just a part of the process. Everybody goes through it, and that is okay, and you should understand that is okay. So make sure you have a plan out for you to achieve the dreams that you want to you're going for, and make sure you have certain steps that lead to it, and accomplish those steps, which first is going to be easier, and second, like, you're going to be feel so much more motivated when you take and accomplish these little steps that lead you where you want to be, because it's like, oh, I achieved that, I can do it. You achieve something else, oh my god, I can do even more. What? Let's keep on. Can I do this? Can I do a third thing, a fourth thing, a fifth thing? Can I do it? Let me try myself out. And like, the more you achieve, the closer the main goal is going to seem. to you, and it's going to be, you're going to be more motivated to keep going. Because if you expect like be the biggest actor, and for example, and just like sit there and go to like one audition, and you didn't get for some reason like a role, you just like, well, that didn't work. Like, come on, no, it's going to take like small wins. Like, you might get rejected, you might get accepted, and that's part of a process as well. Do not forget it. And I just wanted to jump like on this camera today and just give you this boost of motivation for you to keep going and do not give up on your dreams ever, 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 ever. We live one life only. Well, unless you believe in like multiple lives, but who knows, even if we do, like, even if we have multiple lives, I don't remember my previous life. Like, I want to get the fullest fruits and live the fullest out of my current life. So do not live somebody else's dream. Do not let people talk you out of your own dreams, and just keep going. I believe in you. Bye. Have a good one.